Well, I want to ask Senator Obama to join me in doing something. You know, we both very much want to convince President Bush, which is not easy to do, in the remaining year to end the war in Iraq, to change direction. It appears that not only is he refusing to do that, but that he has continued to say he can enter into an agreement with the Iraqi government without bringing it for approval to the United States Congress that would continue America's presence in Iraq long after President Bush leaves office. I find that absolutely unacceptable. And I think we have to do everything we can to prevent President Bush from binding the hands of the next president. So I've introduced legislation that clearly requires President Bush to come to the United States Congress. It is not enough, as he claims, to go to the Iraqi parliament, but to come to the United States Congress to get anything that he's trying to do, including permanent bases, numbers of troops, all the other commitments he's talking about as he's traveling in that region. And I want to ask Senator Obama if you will co-sponsor my legislation to try to rein in President Bush so that he doesn't commit this country to his policy in Iraq, which both of us are committed to end.
Well, I think we can work on this, Hillary, because I don't think, we got unity in the Democratic Party, I hope, on this. The notion that President Bush could somehow tie the hands of the next president, I think, is contrary to how our democracy is supposed to work, and the voices of the American people who spoke out in 2006, and I expect will speak out again in 2008. I have opposed this war consistently. I have put forward a plan that will get our troops out by the end of 2009. And we already saw today reports that the Iraqi minister suggests that we're going to be in there at least until 2018. 2018, 10 years, a decade-long commitment. Currently, we are spending $9 to $10 billion a month. And the notion is that we're going to sustain that at the same time as we're neglecting what we see happening in Afghanistan right now, where you have a luxury hotel in Kabul that was blown up by militants, and the situation continues to worsen. My first job as President of the United States is going to be to call in the Joint Chiefs of Staff and say, you've got a new mission, and that is to responsibly, carefully, but deliberately start to phase out our involvement there and to make sure that we are putting the onus on the Iraqi government to come together and do what they need to do to arrive at peace.